Hi children, welcome to the focus area of second degree equations. The important points discussed here are forming second degree equations, problems related to area and perimeter of rectangles. Third one, problems involving square completion method. Okay, whenever we do second degree equation problems, we should keep in mind these three ideas. They are two consecutive natural numbers are always taken as x and x plus 1. Similarly, two consecutive even numbers are x and x plus 2. Two consecutive odd numbers are also taken as x and x plus 2. Let us look at a problem. 1 added to the product of two consecutive even numbers gives 289. What are the numbers? The question here is 1 added to two consecutive even numbers. Let us take the two consecutive even numbers to be x and x plus 1. So, their product will be equal to x into x plus 2. Now we have to add 1 to the product of two consecutive even numbers. So you get x into x plus 2 added to 1 equal to 289. Now let us multiply x with x plus 2. You get x into x square plus 2 into x, 2x plus 1 is equal to 289. We know 289 is the square of 17. So we can write 289 as 17 square. Now look at this side children. X square plus 2x plus 1 is nothing but the expansion of x plus 1 the whole square. So you get x plus 1 the whole square is equal to 17 square. Now let us remove the square root on both sides. So what do you get? You get x plus 1 is equal to 17. Taking 1 to the other side, you get x is equal to 17 minus 1 which is equal to 16. So the two consecutive even numbers are x is equal to 16 and the next number 16 plus 2, 18. Let us look at one more idea of the same type. X is a natural number. What number should be added to x square plus 2x to get a perfect square? Let us answer this question first. X square plus 2x. Some number is to be added to x square plus 2x to make it a perfect square. The number to be added is, take the half of 2. Half of 2 is 1. So you can write 1 square here. So the number added is 1 square. If you add 1 square, this is of the form a square plus this is b square and the middle term is 2 times first term and last term. So you can understand this is of the form a square plus 2ab plus b square, which is nothing but a plus b the whole square. So we can write the answer for this problem as x plus 1 the whole square. Now look at one more example. If you get x square plus 4x, then the number to be added will be 4 by 2, 2, isn't it? So you have to add 2 square so that the answer will be x plus 2 the whole square. Let us do one more. If you get x square plus 6x, what you have to add? 6 by 2 gives you 3. So add 3 square so that you get x plus 3 the whole square. Hope the idea is clear to you. Now let us look at the second part of the question. If x square plus 2x is equal to 15, find the natural number represented by x. We call this method as the method of completing square. Take this side, you get x square plus 2x is equal to 15. Now add half of 2. So half of 2 is 1. Now we have to add 1 square to both sides. So that you get x square plus 2x plus 1 square is equal to 15 plus 1 square. Now this is of the form a square plus 2ab plus b square, which is nothing but a plus b the whole square. So here you get x plus 1 the whole square is equal to 15 plus 1 16. 16 is nothing but 4 square. Now what we have to do? Remove the square on both sides, or taking square root we get x plus 1 is equal to 4, or otherwise x is equal to 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. So here we can say the natural number represented by x is 3 in the second part of the question. Okay. Look at a problem on perimeter and area. Perimeter of a rectangle is 40 meter. Write a pair of numbers that can be the measure of its sides. We are given perimeter to be equal to 40. We know the formula for perimeter as 2 into L plus B. 2 into L plus B is given to be equal to 40 centimeter. From this we can write L plus B is equal to 40 divided by 2, which is equal to 20. Now we have to write a pair of numbers that can be the measure of its sides. Now if L plus B is equal to 20, we can say L is equal to 12 centimeter and breadth is equal to 8 centimeter. 12 plus 8 gives you 20. Or we can take L to be equal to 15 centimeter and B to be equal to 5 centimeter. Like this we can write enough possibilities. Okay, come to the second part. Perimeter is 40 and area is 84. Find the length of sides. We are given perimeter and also area. We know 2 into L plus B is given to be equal to 40 and area of a rectangle. Area is nothing but length into breadth. L plus B is equal to 20 centimeter and L into B is equal to 84 centimeter. Now using L plus B is equal to 20, we can guess L to be equal to 10 plus 6. I took half of 20, which is 10. So I can write length is equal to 10 plus some number, which is equal to x. Similarly, I can say breadth is equal to 10 minus x. Children, this is the easy method for you. Okay, whenever we are given perimeter, we have to write L plus B, that is half of perimeter. Now to get length, take half of 20, which is 10. So I wrote 10 plus x, breadth is equal to 10 minus x. Let us substitute L and B in our area. Length is 10 plus x. So you get 10 plus x into 10 minus x is equal to 84. Now this is of the form a plus b into a minus b. We have studied in 8th standard a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So you get 10 square, which is 100 minus x square is equal to 84. Now let us take minus x square to the other side of the equal to sign. So that you get 100 minus 84 is equal to x square. Otherwise, we can write x square is equal to 16. Now 16 is nothing but 4 square. So we got x is equal to 4. Now what is the length of the rectangle, children? Length should be taken as 10 plus 4. Okay. So you get length is equal to 10 plus 4, which is equal to 14 centimeter. And what about breadth? Breadth will be equal to 10 minus x, which gives you 6 centimeter. So the length and breadth of our rectangle are 14 centimeter and 6 centimeter. Hope this method is clear to you. Next video is focus area on tangents. Thank you.